Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about food ordering. Food ordering is an essential component of any restaurant or catering business. And in this screencast, I'm going to talk to you about what is food ordering, how to do it, when to do it. And then you'll listen to another screencast on how to actually apply your food order into the vendor that we use, which is GFS, Gordon Food Services. So let's get started. So by definition, how do we define a food order? Well, food ordering is an essential component of the daily operations of a catering business or a restaurant business. Now, if you apply food ordering to what we do at Leiden, we have food orders, separate food orders for each of our culinary classes: pastry chef, cuisine chef, culinary basics, and personal chef. So each lab we would make a food order for, or we would make a food order for the whole week depending on how many labs were going on. And then we also have food orders for Giavicino and for catering. Now, in essence, the ones for the classes, the food orders for the classes and the food order for Giavicino, they're pretty much going to be very much the same. The same for the classes from semester to semester, and then the same pretty much for every Giavicino, with the exception if it's a pastry or cuisine Giavicino, because we have different products. Now, for catering events, the food orders they always change. You always have a different number of people. The menu is always different, so it's really going to vary, and it requires a lot of work on whoever's placing the food orders. All right. So let's find out, when do we do this. Now, here at Leiden, food ordering is done weekly. Now, if we were in a restaurant or in a catering hall, it would probably be done twice a week. In the beginning of the week in the weekend to prepare for the week, and then they have to make up from the weekend. So usually they're ordering twice a week. We order once a week. It is important, you're going to be doing some of the food ordering. It is important to plan ahead for food orders to ensure all ingredients are ordered. And I'm going to teach you in this screencast how to put a food order together, or at least I'm going to give you the basics. Now, you must know that food orders need to be placed on Tuesday. We need to have them submitted by 5 p.m. on every single Tuesday, and then they will be delivered to us every single Thursday. Now, if we're ordering meat, they need to be in that Tuesday by noon. If you're not ordering meat, then it's totally fine. But in essence, we want to order before Tuesday, just to make sure that the food order is in, or else we're scrambling to get it in. So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to compile the food order the Friday before it's due, and then I'll check it over the weekend. Then on Monday, I'll open up GFS. Under my supervision, you will put the food order into the GFS system. Then I will press submit and handle all of that functions, which you'll learn about in the next screencast. But it's too much to have you deal with passwords and all of that. So in the GFS system, it's only compatible on Internet Explorer. It's not compatible with Chrome, so it won't even open up on your computer. So, compiling your food order. After you've developed your menu, so say we have a breakfast event coming up, and you and the other independent study students are going to be developing a menu together, okay? You'll develop your menu for our breakfast, and then you'll adjust your recipes to make the correct yields to make enough breakfast for everyone attending the event. Then you'll put together your food order. It is necessary to put together a food order in advance so you don't forget any of the ingredients. And then once you have calculated your ingredients accurately, and then you compare what's available in the bulk sizes in GFS and whatnot. So here's what a food order template looks like. Okay, I have it divided by food categories. So at the beginning here, we have fresh fruits and vegetables. We have meat and seafood. Then we have bread, cereals, and grains, spices and baking, dairy, and then we have miscellaneous items. Now, when you are putting this together, it's going to be very helpful for you to have it divided by categories, because it will just be easy. And also, we don't just order from GFS. Sometimes we actually submit our food orders to Jewel. So this is what we would send off to Jewel. So that's why I'm going to keep it consistent for you guys and just have the same template for both orders. Okay? So when you compile your food order, you'll show this to me on Friday, and then I'll give it back to you on Monday. We'll place our food order. I'll circle what I want you to order from GFS, and then what I don't want you to order from GFS. Because sometimes, in most cases, if we're ordering a big amount of something, it's better to get it from GFS. If we need a very small amount of something, then obviously it's cheaper to get it from Jewel. So it kind of goes back and forth. And once you get more experience with it, you'll kind of see more exactly what I mean by it. So we're going to use this template to put together your food orders. All right. Let's put together a practice food order. So here is a recipe for Javicino, for a cuisine Javicino, the breakfast burritos. So here's the bulk recipe already compiled. All right, so eggs we need 40, 2 cups of milk, 5 pounds of ground sausage, cheddar cheese, and some tortillas. Okay, so then you'll put it together in the categories, just like so. Under fresh produce, meat, seafood, poultry, bread, cereals, grains, spices, baking, dairy, and miscellaneous. You'll tell me what I need, what you need, or what the event needs, and then how much we actually need of it. Okay, so here's what that will look like. So we don't need any fresh produce for the breakfast burritos, so we have is put NA. Now, in most cases, you're not just going to be ordering for one recipe, you're going to be ordering for multiple. So this will obviously be a lot bigger. And then if it's similar ingredients, like if one recipe needs some eggs and another recipe uses eggs, then you just have a running tally of how many eggs you need. Okay? So the next category is meat, seafood, and poultry, and we need breakfast sausage. We need 5 pounds. Well, here's where you're going to have to use some critical thinking skills, and your teacher will be right by you, so they can always help you and tell you which option you should order, because under GFS there's hundreds of different options. So when we're ordering the pork sausage, we're ordering a case, okay? And the case comes with 10 pounds, but we only need 5. So you need to know that the breakfast pork sausage can be frozen. So you'll use half of it and then freeze the rest, okay? Then we need corn tortillas. You only need 40 for this recipe, so you can ask your teacher. You can order them in bulk. When you order the corn tortillas in bulk, they come in a pack of like 1,000. If you know they are used for other things, then your teacher will tell you to order the larger amount. If it's not used for larger things, then you would just order 4 packs of 12 from Jewel. It kind of just depends on what else is going on in other classes, for other events, etc. Then there's things like salt and pepper. Salt and pepper are things that we always have. However, sometimes we run short of them. So you still want to put them on the food order, and then you double check what our inventory is. Same with all the staple ingredients like flour, sugar, butter. Don't always assume we have it. Look to see if we need to order more, because don't assume. Then under dairy, we need milk, shredded cheddar cheese, and eggs. Now, milk, we only need 2 cups. So if this is the only recipe that we're ordering for, you would only want to order 1 gallon, and you get it from Jewel. Now, if we're using milk in several recipes and we need a lot of it, then you would order it from GFS. Now, you would order a case of milk from GFS, and within that case comes 4 individual gallons. So, there would be 4 1-gallon containers, okay? In most cases, when we're ordering for Javicino, we use milk in almost every recipe, so we always order from GFS. The shredded cheese, in most cases, we do have cheddar cheese on hand. We keep a lot of it frozen just because we don't want to waste. So we usually order that from GFS. If we don't have any, and we don't have anything that needs cheddar cheese in upcoming months, or a coming month, per se, then you would just order like a 1-pound bag from Jewel. And then for the eggs, for this particular recipe, we need 4 dozen. But like I said, if we were doing this and the egg sandwiches, we would probably want to order them in bulk, and it would be cheaper and more cost efficient to order from GFS. Usually a case from GFS there's 180 eggs in a case, and it's like $14. So it's a lot cheaper than ordering from Jewel. And then things that are under miscellaneous for this particular recipe are deli paper and foil wrap. You would need to check our inventory, but something like that we order rarely, because we order it, and it lasts us for a couple of years. So just check our inventory, and that's pretty much it. So now you are ready. to put your food order into GFS, so I will show you how to do that. All right, thank you.